Greetings of Christ, peace, and love. During this month of October, we look ahead in preparation for the holiday season and highlight the importance of giving and sharing with one another. In the Catholic tradition, the corporal and spiritual works of mercy are a vital part of sharing Christ's love with those around us. The corporal works focus on providing material support to those who are not able to care for themselves. The spiritual works attend to the needs of the soul in its person, including ourselves. These are not simply checklist items to complete during the holiday season. Rather, there are ways in which we participate in God's life-giving love and commune with Him and through His own creation. It adds us in our ability to see Christ in others and Christ within ourselves. To help us see how these works of mercy can possibly affect the lives of people in our communities, our Director of Youth and Young Adult Ministry, Michael Edwards, sat down with one of the leaders in the community of St. Jerome Newman Center at Utah State University.
Hi everyone, welcome to this month's installment of Stewardship. Today I have with me John Michael Sutherland. He is the current and past year's president of the Newman Center at Utah State University. I'm Mike Edwards. I'm the Director of Youth and Young Adults for the Diocese. And today we're going to talk about stewardship. But we're going to go at it a different angle this week, this month. The angle we're going to go at it is how do we continue to do stewardship without having a lot of money? As we know, college students sometimes don't have a lot of money in their pocket, but they can still steward the church. So as we get into this, let's talk about how we as faithful members of the church can continue to steward in areas of time, talent, and treasure, less the treasure, but also as we talk about corporal and spiritual works of mercy. So John Michael, thank you for being with us today.
Absolutely, Mike.
So the question I have for you is, as a college student, how do you really manage your treasure and your time and your talent to be a good steward for the faith?
Yeah, so thanks, Mike, for having me here. So one thing that, as students, we don't have a lot of money. A lot of our money is going towards tuition. And so we give where we can. If you can give $1, that's awesome. But in reality, we have more time on our hands than money, which as a college student, you don't have much time in general. But with the time that we have, I'd say it's important to take time to serve God's community rather than the community of sin, I guess, at school. So there's a lot of developing at school. So a lot of students are figuring out where they want to be at. And so a lot of that place can be bad, but a lot of that place can be good too. So we can take time to develop those corporal works of mercy and the spiritual works of mercy.
So do you have any examples of how you in this last maybe year or so have encouraged members of your community, your Newman Center and the area up there to do more corporal and spiritual works of mercy?
Absolutely. So one activity that we do pretty consistently is called Fishes and Loaves, and it's a group of communities, religious communities that gather together to serve the needy in the community. So every first and third Sunday of the month, a bunch of people get together to make food, and serve those people, people who are in need. And the most important part of that aspect is talking to the people. People don't just need food; they need the spiritual nourishment that we can offer them, spiritual help, spiritual friends. In reality.
How many people do you think you serve on an average, first or second, third week of the month?
I would say there's usually about 200 people per weekend.
Oh, so that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
What other ways do you think you serve spiritually within your community?
Yeah. So another aspect, we go to the assisted living homes in the Logan area, and those are great because those people don't have a lot of friends that come and visit them. So we consistently go to a place called Gables Assisted Living Center, and that's where a lot of dementia patients are housed. And so dementia patients don't remember a lot of they don't have very good memories, and so we often go to them to be their friends.
Awesome.
Yeah.
As you and the new director up there, Father Shumway, continue this new year, what are some of the projects you think you guys are going to attack or tackle that refer to stewardship?
Yeah, I think creating a space on campus for those people who are lacking in the spiritual friends, spiritual advice, spiritual really community. People need community, and so I think Father Shumway and I will be developing that this year. So whether that be being present on campus, showing our faith on campus, showing that there's a place for those people.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a way for people that do have the means to contribute to the Newman Center and to the diocese? Are you going to help encourage that also, as far as the treasure part of stewardship goes?
Yeah. So we love having any
any activities planned, concerts, fish fries, anything like that?
Yeah. So about that, we have plenty of activities that we like to do with the diocese, with students around the diocese. One thing we do with the Weber State kids, we often go and practice our Catholic faith out and about in the city. How do we do that? Well, we go out on October. We go to corn maze, and we start off with a prayer and start off with having that community in general.
How's the response you get when you go to something like a corn maze and there's a group of Catholics there and you guys decide to have a prayer? Do you get a lot of eyes looking at you? Because Utah's kind of a special place and there's not a lot of Catholics there. Do you feel like, as a spiritual leader within your community, it's the right thing to do, and do you gain a lot from it?
Absolutely. People, often do have those eyes. People look, and it's awesome because we're showing our faith, and yeah, I think it's what I get out of it is I'm showing my faith to other people, and I think it's great to show that we can be out there as well.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So as you finish this next school year up and you move into your life, your career, how do you intend on continuing showing stewardship in your life?
Yeah. So being part of a community is a huge aspect of showing our Catholic faith. Being part of that Catholic community really can develop our our relationship with God by serving those in your community and serving those outside of your community. A lot of churches, a lot of parishes have outreach programs, whether that's prison ministries or visiting the sick in the hospitals. And so getting involved in those can really help develop your relationship with God yeah.
So we could all do those, right? Those are things that within every parish, any person that wants to steward can go out and help out with prison ministry, or go to the cemetery and pray for the dead, or take Eucharist to the homebound.
Absolutely.
Are you planning on doing that yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So prison ministry is a little harder in Logan as students, because students, they want people who are there, and we're constantly on the go. But we often, like I said, visit the people in the shelters, and we'll go pray rosaries twice a month in the cemetery, which is right on campus. And so that's really just an opportunity for students and in general Catholics to practice their faith and to live those spiritual and corporal works of mercy without the treasury aspect.
And that's real stewardship, living the faith.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, John Michael, for joining us today. I hope that you guys gained a lot of information from John Michael. He's an amazing young man, and hopefully maybe be a priest one day. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we're really happy to have him. We're really blessed that he is the president of the Newman Center, and he's guiding a lot of our young adults into a stronger bond in the Catholic faith, using his time, talent, and the little bit of treasure that he has. Thank you.
Thank you to Michael and John Michael for helping us to visualize the impact of living an active life of mercy for ourselves and those around us. As we prepare to finish the Jubilee year, let us not grow weary nor despair. Rather, I challenge you to think of those in your communities who could benefit greatly from an experience with the life-changing love of Jesus Christ. Perhaps you are made for such a time as this. Perhaps the Lord placed you in their lives to be a beacon of God's love and a worker of His divine mercy. May God bless you and grant you ceaseless mercies during this season of autumn.